Hi everyone. In today's animation, the scene starts outside Rosy's house and then smoothly transitions into her room. This video focuses on one main goal: learning how to change backdrops in Scratch while an animation is playing, simply by using a few blocks of code. It might sound tricky at first, but it's actually very easy once the steps are clear. So let's get started. First, open a browser and head over to the Scratch website. Click on Create to start a fresh project. Any extra items that appear on the screen can be removed to keep the workspace clean. The default cat sprite isn't needed for this animation, so that can be ignored for now. To set the scene, search for the word school and add the school backdrop. This will represent the outside of Rosy's house. Next comes Rosy herself. From Choose a Sprite, search for Ballerina. Add the ballerina sprite. Rename it to Rosy and adjust her size to 130 so she fits nicely in the scene. After that, it's time to bring in Rosy's room. Click Choose a Backdrop again, open the Indoors filter, and select Bedroom 3. That backdrop will appear on the stage along with the school one. In the Backdrops tab, you'll notice a plain white backdrop as well. Since it won't be used in this project, go ahead and delete it. Now comes a key question. How can Scratch switch from one backdrop to another during an animation using code blocks? But before diving into the code, kids, if the channel hasn't been subscribed to yet, now's a great time to do that so future lessons won't be missed. Click on Rosy's sprite to make sure her picture is highlighted at the top of the coding area. Click the Code tab and look inside the orange Events category. Drag out the block that says when green flag clicked. That's the starting point for the entire animation. Next, open the purple Looks category and begin adding the lines that Rosy will say. Use the Save for Seconds block and type, "Hi everyone." Then add the next code block. And then, let's go inside the house. Some steps might feel familiar, and that's because these basics were taught in earlier videos, so this part moves a bit faster. Now it's time to introduce a new concept, the code that changes the backdrop. Still in the Looks category, look for the Switch Backdrop to block. This block shows a list of all the backdrops we added to the project from the school to Bedroom 3. Switching between them only requires choosing a different option from the drop-down. 2 of these blocks will be needed. The animation starts outside the house, so the school backdrop should appear at the beginning of the code, right after the green flag block. Then After Rosy finishes her lines, the backdrop should change to bedroom 3, which represents Rosy's room. Run the project once to test the results. Rosy begins speaking outside the house, and when her last line finishes, the backdrop switches to her bedroom, just as planned. Reset the project and select Rosy's card again to add her final messages. First comes a warm welcome to the room, added with another save for seconds block. Then there's one more block worth demonstrating, the think block. It works a lot like the say block, but instead of a speech bubble, it shows a thought bubble. Rosy thinks to herself, do they like it? Clicking the block will display the thought bubble right above her head. Add that to the end of the script as well. Now switch to full screen mode and click the green flag. The animation is complete and everything works together, from the dialogue to the smooth backdrop change. In the next animation, Rosy's friends show up to surprise her, and that lesson will introduce a fun new idea: hiding and revealing sprites at the right moment. That animation will be explored together in the next video. For now, thanks for watching and goodbye.